all love the live gate. We all love the atmosphere of the crowd and what it brings. That's what sport's all about. But at the moment, you're doing...
But Peter, you and I know, we have never been through anything like this even remotely before. I'm older than all of you, and I'm 88, and I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. And so, hopefully intelligently finding our way, and we're, doing what we can before we're able to operate in the normal way we did in the past.
That's well said. Bob, before we sign off on the interview, who are the next stars coming out of Top Rank? I remember in Macau in 2013, I spoke to you and I said, Bob, who's going to be the next superstar? And you said Terence Crawford, and you were right on the money. That's before I think he was going over to America, over to London to fight Burns at the time. And I said to you, why are you going over to London to fight Burns? You said, that's how confident I am that Crawford can beat Burns. Who is the next Crawford coming out of your stable? Or there might be a few, because Top Rank's...
Well, I think Shakur Stevenson is certainly destined for stardom. I think that that he is a really phenomenal fighter. I think Teofimo Lopez, certainly if he beats Lomachenko, which is a very tall order, he's there as a big star in boxing. We have this kid who barely turned 17, Xander, Puerto Rican kid, who's absolutely phenomenal.
I've heard about him. How good is he?
Yeah.
The reps are huge.
It's unbelievable. The only problem we have is, we got him, he signed with us when he was 16, couldn't fight till he became 17, and he's a young kid. So, we signed a lightweight, and his fight was as a welterweight, and who knows, he may end up to be a light heavyweight. So, he's growing. You can't stop growth. But he's, I think, going to be a big star. There's a guy who's been fighting for a long time, but, is only coming to prominence now. The light heavyweight champion, Beterbiev, is phenomenal fighter. Yeah. So there's there's a kid I'm in love with. He's absolutely terrific. He's a middleweight, and he's from Kazakhstan. Janibek is his name, and he is fantastic. He's going to be, I think, better than Golovkin.
Wow, that's a big statement, Bob.
Yeah, I really do. The guy is just fantastic, and he has a great presence, and he's back in Kazakhstan, but we're looking a way to bring him over and get him back in action as early as this June.
Is there any chance of Pacquiao and Crawford early next year, if you can get the bigger gates back by then, or even...
Well, again, I talked to Manny by Zoom, it was first time I had talked to him face to face in a while. And the Zoom, you have Zoom also?
Yeah, I do, Bob. I do.
Yeah. So, and Manny was getting ready to go to bed. It was the morning in California, and I talked to him and Jinky, and he's ready to go, and he's ready to do that fight, and we're trying to do it out of the country. Manny would like to do that fight this year, because next year I think he'll be running for office, running for presidency of the Philippines. So he'd like to get that fight in this year.
That's going to be great if we can get it in. And Manny, as we know, he's such a superstar, and you can never write him off, even though he's 41. There's no doubt he's going to be giving Crawford a nightmare if that fight does happen. And obviously, right. Crawford's Megaring now as a superstar himself is probably the hardest boxer to beat right at the moment out of any current boxer. He's so technically sound,
Right.
and there's no real weaknesses in along with Lemachenko as well. I mean, he's another guy that's so hard to beat. But thanks for your time, Bob. And you mentioned Zoom. Next time we might have to get you on Zoom. It'll be fantastic to get, because we all love.
Well, then you can see, right? Everyone in Australia can see me with my new beard.
Oh, that's
because,
right.
Because I haven't bothered to shave during this enforced layoff.
Oh, great. Okay, Bob. Well, you stay safe. Thank you for your time, and next time we'll do a Zoom.
Okay, very good. I look forward to it.
All right, thanks,
you.
Bob. Bye.
Right.